situation in our home has turned our lives upside down. The smell is unbearable. When Mari first started experiencing the effects of this, I couldn't smell it. I didn't think there was anything wrong. I did start to think that my wife was crazy. And then I started to get symptoms myself. First symptoms I got were cramping on the legs and then waking up feeling like you'd been drugged. You'd have a chemical taste in your mouth. It hasn't just affected us. I had a friend come in, he spent 3 days with us. He complained about it and said that smells terrible, and it actually made him start to feel sick. It's my job to protect us, being every man in his castle, but there's a limit to what we can do. Sleeping in the tent, it's given us fresh air at night and we're not being exposed to the chemicals. This is a very stressful situation. We've sat down with a detective and he couldn't help us. He said, you need to have proof. Mari and I believe we are right, and Amy's mission is to prove that we're crazy, but this is real.
Well, joining me virtually is Gordon. So Gordon, thank you for joining the conversation.
G'day, Dr. Phil.
Here's my question to you, Gordon. Have you entertained alternative explanations to being attacked or terrorized by the neighbors, that it could be something else causing this?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty obvious from what we've seen on cameras and what we're experiencing that it really can't be coming from somewhere else. I'm convinced. We know that it is coming from the neighbours.
Okay, so you say you now experience health effects. Well, I've got 2 questions that I can't get past, and one of them is, what are possible alternative explanations? And then the second thing is, you think sleeping outside is the answer, because if the chemicals are coming from outside the home, it just seems to me that being outside the home would be taking down a barrier that would be keeping you safe.
It doesn't work like that, Dr. Phil. Once it's in the house, it's very hard to get out.
So Marie started sleeping in a 5 foot by 6 foot tent outside on her veranda. Unfortunately, at 5'8", Gordon claims he couldn't fit in that tent, so he was sleeping inside on the lounge. And last month, Gordon says the odors became so severe that he bought a larger tent that they've been sharing for the past 2 weeks. And I'm trying to understand how severe this is for y'all to be driven outside of your home. Robin, come up here if you will. This is exactly the type and size tent that they're in. I can't imagine
Are you gonna, do you need some
doing
help?
this.
Are you gonna make it? I'm gonna get in. Okay.
Hop in.
All right. Oh,
Move it, sister.
oh, yeah, okay.
That
Here
was
we
a
go.
bit small.
Okay, I did it, yeah.
So you guys have given up your home and you're sleeping in this.
Oh,
We've given up our bed and we're sleeping in that, yes.
oh my gosh. Now don't move.
Yeah, if I roll over, you're out of here.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm dead. Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, and your house is over 3,000 square feet, but you're out in this. That's
I know,
just
it's
strange to
bizarre.
me.
It's bizarre.
We can cozy up a little bit.
Yeah, now she's getting on my side. All right.
So,
Well, as I always say, you can't make sense out of nonsense, but what's going on here? We got to get to the bottom of this. We'll start looking at the scientific evidence next.
Step one, step one, step one. Here we go. And applause for one is all. Applause. Audience in, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.